This is John Paul Rye. I'm coming to you from Tokyo, Japan. Looking at my Twitter right here. This guy here tweeted a joke by Ricky Gervais, and I thought it kind of fit the times pretty nicely. Wanted to go over it one time. Let's take a listen.
People take everything personally. I think the world revolves around them, right? Particularly on Twitter, right? I don't know. I'm not tweeting anyone. I'm just tweeting, okay? I don't know who's following me. I've got 12 million followers. I don't know who's following me. They can be following me without me knowing, right? Choose to read my tweet and then take that personally. That's like going into a town square, seeing a big notice board, and there's a notice, guitar lessons, and you go, but I don't fucking want guitar lessons. What's this? There's a number here. All right, all that, right? Are you giving me guitar lessons? Yeah. I don't fucking want any. Fine, it's not for you then. Just walk away.
Alright, so I get what he means. Like somebody puts something out on the net or on Twitter, and then someone else looks at it and it feels like, oh, that's against me. That's for me, you know, and they react and they get pissed and they get offended, quote unquote. And the fact is, they were just kind of tweeting it out, and they're not actually meaning it towards you. Now, the issue is, some people do put things out that are towards people or meant to trigger, but the fact is, it's never actually personal towards you, because, like, nobody knows you. So his analogy was pretty good with the guitar lesson sign. This guy here says, can't think of anything more true than this. Okay. Please stop saying you can't joke about anything anymore. You can joke about whatever the fuck you like, and some people won't like it, and they will tell you they don't like it. And then it's up to you whether to give a fuck or not, and so on. It's a good system. And yeah, I guess there's some truth to that. But I mean, sometimes if you're like in a position, like you're a writer on a staff or something like that, you can't make a joke in your comic, in your movie or something without people saying, hey, you can't do that. We're going to fire you. People are going to take offense. If you're just some dude with like no following, no subscribers, okay, say what you want. It doesn't matter. But when people say you can't make a joke anymore, I think they mean for people who will face consequences from their coworkers, boss, peers, things like that. But I get the sentiment. We used to tell them before people became offended by everything. That's exactly what I'm saying, man. And you know what? Here in Japan, where I am, there isn't really this offended thing. The offended thing just isn't quite here. And I honestly think the problem is getting offended. Because let's say I make a joke about you and you don't like it. You take it as like racist, sexist, homophobic, whatever the fuck it is. Simply getting offended kind of causes conflict. Like what if you just like said, good joke, whatever, that was funny. Okay. That's it. It's over. So it seems like a lot of the problem is that people are actually taking things like super seriously. People take everything personally along the same lines. I'm not a fan of Ricky, but he's hit it on the head with that. Yeah, fair enough. It's hard to tell if he's like totally sincere, because if you're smart, you could kind of take advantage of what's going on. You see right versus left. You jump in the middle. You say some controversial things. Who knows whose side you're on? So he could just kind of be playing the field and what's going on and doing a good job of that. But, you know, if he's kind of like a common sense person, I think he knows that a lot of stuff that's going on is actually bullshit. Anyway, you guys, of course, let me know what you think down below. Are you a fan? People seem to come by here and like Ricky. I like him too. You know, what I say to people is, no matter whether you think he means it or not, he's saying the right things, which is important. It's good to say the right things. Like the Golden Globes, he said the right things. Whether he really meant it, because he backtracked a little bit at some point, doesn't matter. He's still saying it. He's still saying the things that need to be said. So for that, you know, I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. I'll pretty much be on his side. I'll pretty much be like, okay, you're cool. Yeah, stumbled up my words a little, but we're at the end. And I will see you next time if you subscribe. If you don't subscribe, well, I guess I'll be pretty sad, but I'll get over it, move on, make a new video.